dad was younger, our first 14 years, my dad worked two jobs. He did tree work from 7 to 3, came home for an hour, and then worked 4 to 12. For 14 straight years, had off every other Saturday. So my dad was a workaholic, and with the 7 kids, that was tough.
Well, you can trust family. You know, they show up every day. That's a big thing. You know, family's always there, and my dad actually instilled that in all of us. You know, if you were sick in the morning, my dad would say, "Come to work till about 11 o'clock." By 11 o'clock, he was right. You felt better, and you stayed the rest of the day. You know.
Sort of like a kid who doesn't want to get out of bed.
Yes.
And I could tell just by the way you spoke briefly about your mom how important she was to this business being a success.
Well, she is the root of the whole family. I mean, we're a very very close family, and you know, she's the peacekeeper. She was just a wonderful person. I got a call from a neighbor of one of my customers saying that she came out in the morning and there was a tree through the roof of her neighbor's house. And she doesn't think they're home, but she has a key to the house, and she asked me to come along and go through the house and inspect it. So we get there and we walk in the house. As soon as we walk in the front door, you can see the whole butt of the tree where it snapped off of the tree out back down through the living room area. So we walked upstairs and I opened the door. The neighbor, as I looked in, there was the elderly couple laying back with their mouths open, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're dead. And the neighbor screamed. When she screamed, they both sat up and looked at it like, what are you doing in my house? They slept through the whole thing with the tree falling next. It was right down past their bed. The log was laying right next to the bed. They never woke up for that.
We were working over in Folsom, and a little old gentleman came up to us and said, "Hey, you guys, you better slow it down. You're working too hard. You're going to regret that when you get older." And I thought I was this young, tough guy, and I said, "Oh, thanks a lot, Grandpop. But I would like to find him now to apologize to him because the negative is it tears our bodies up. We gave it all like a football or sports player in this business. Physically, you give it all, and I had total hip replacement last year, and everybody has their aches and pains, knees, shoulders, backs, whatever. But it was all worth it.
I guess I am proud that we are still in business, and but we're like everybody else. We're struggling to keep things going, and we've been through a lot of bad times through the history of Jansen Tree, and we've always bounced back because we never stopped working at it. So.